So it's a very quick one. We had a form request thing that came up recently from one of the newer players here, who actually is coming on really, really nicely. But it's something I see in lots of new players all across the world doing exactly the same thing. They've come to the sport, they've thrown discs that are too fast for them or too overstable for them to begin with, and their bodies have basically found a way to trick them into being able to do this. It's all about run-up angle, matching the shot you want to throw. So what I'm seeing players doing it, they're trying to throw flat or even a bit of a hyzer, and yet they'll be running in on what I'd call an anhyzer angle, so running across themselves and then throwing over that way. So trying to then chuck it over there. What they've done by doing that is put their body in the way of the shot. So instead of being able to come through on this line, which nice big space underneath, big powerful position to come through, and everything's going to be on plane and you're going to release it nice and cleanly. They're coming across themselves, planes are changing, they're going to get a bit of wobble, quite clean wobble, but a bit of wobble which is going to lead to discs, overstable discs turning over in flight. It's actually something you can do in the woods with a bit of, once you get your form and technique locked down, you can actually experiment with throwing hyzers coming in at this angle to get hyzer flips coming out. It's something I do quite a lot in the woods. But to begin with, for new players, what I want to see people doing is matching their run-up angle to their shot. So if you're throwing straight, so I'm throwing straight towards the camera, I want to be going straight towards the camera. If I'm throwing a hyzer, I'm going to come from back left of the tee pad and coming across to the front right and then throwing the hyzer. So I'm opening up the body to have everything coming through in this nice big powerful position there. If I'm throwing an Annie, I'm going to get a bit more upright and I'm going to go back left to front right. So a bit more upright and then I'm going to fire out over there. So that's the position I'm in. So it's matching your run-up angle to your shot. It's very simple, and yet you'll see people doing it backwards all the time. So they'll be trying to run in on a hyzer and then somehow throw an anhyzer, and I see all sorts of strange things like that. Just match your run-up angle. If you want to throw straight, run down the tee pad straight. If you want to throw hyzer, left to right. Anhyzer, right to left. Swap it, obviously, if you're left-handed. And you should find you're starting to throw much cleaner. You might need to use different discs because more overstable ones are going to fade out very, very quickly. So you might have to go to more understable discs, which should then flip up and give you a lot more glide than you've been used to on this.